What's up, everybody? This is Chuff, and welcome back to the Stormy server. Okay, this isn't the Stormy server, this is the Beyond server. And it's always stormy. Looks a little scary right there. I've had 2 tornadoes hit me today. One of them picked me up into the sky, and I got booted off the server for flying. I don't know how that works, but anyway, it looks like the storm is kind of doing its thing right there. But yeah, it's always storming here. We got our trusty helicopter. It's a little smoky. You can kind of see the smoke blowing off this way as everything's getting blown that way. A little smoky. Shouldn't surprise you after the way the last episode ended. It's taken some damage. Same. Alright, this is my house slash base. I talked about doing some kind of like tree house or like Ewok village or something, and I decided against it. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is making this kind of like a vacation summer home type deal. And yeah, so I'll have this all here. It's, you know, it's relatively close-ish to spawn. And then a little farther that way, whales. Hear those things? Whoa! What's happening? Swim free! Get out of the bay! There's no room for a big whale like you in here. What hurt me? I have no idea. That was weird. Anyway, but I might like end up over there, and I'll have this nice little summer home type deal. So let's go take you around. So we don't have a door yet, and we don't have a floor in here. This is cool. Here, this is my garage. Yes. And then it can also close or something. I think it'll open from here too now. Yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty sweet. I don't have a floor in yet. This is pretty interesting. So there's this universal coins mod, and there's these ATMs. So I have my card here, so we can check our balance. So right now I have 7,555. So looks like you can like transfer or make a secondary account. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Sounds like people are snatching these things up and potentially be using that for server currency. That would be pretty cool. This is a teleporter. This is a hardened energy cell. Both of these were gifts. I've moved my flan stuff up here, as well as my furnace array. But yeah, let's go through here. I'll show you. So Corin, this is his place, and he is the one that gave me the sweet teleporter, the energy cell, these sweet shades. Don't be hating. And yeah, and I don't have enough glass to finish this off apparently. So that's really cool. maybe eventually I'll try to get like a teleporter to everybody's base. Maybe I'll have like a teleporter room or something. I think that'd be cool. Alright, so on how we ended the last episode, I have to redeem myself some. Okay, there's a lightning strike right here. So I'm not gonna like magically become like an amazing pilot. Okay, but we're gonna try to redeem myself. I'll check my fuel. So we don't have a lot. You can see this core is kind of damaged, so I'm not sure if we can fix it or what. But here we go. We're already off to a better start. Fly through this tornado. Alright, so here's Chills' base. That's where he's at. Bat and Colonel and Lucian are out that way. I found a few other places as well. But, alright, now we're gonna head home and try to land this thing. So weird that this has a landing gear. Look at it, watch this. I wouldn't think it would. Okay, got the landing gear down. Easy does it. Now, I've used MC Heli before, and I felt that was a much easier thing to fly than this one. Perfect. That thing is so loud. I'm gonna call that as perfect as I can get. Now, not very quick as landing, but come on, you gotta admit, that was awesome. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna work on our next project. And the next thing I want to get into, did I put them in here? No, I did not. It's kind of a pain while I still have multiple places I have stuff stored. Probably could just make some sooner. Oh yeah, look at this. Not sure what that does, but you know, that's cool. Oh, I had them all along. Okay. So we are going to get into a new mod, and it is called Advanced Genetics. So what we have here is a scraper. Now I don't know a ton about this mod, but we're gonna kind of go through and figure it out. I'm trying to not go through and make this like a tutorial or anything like that. You know, but you know, we'll kind of show what we do. I'll do some stuff off screen, but that's going to take us down here to the basement. And this is my laboratory. You didn't see this. That's laboratory. So we're gonna set up all of our stuff and things, genetic thingies, whatever, up in here. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. So different mobs that you can scrape give you different things. Like I think if you can scrape like a ghast, you get excuse me, I miss not having a mute button sometimes. If you have like a ghast, you can shoot like fireballs, and then I think if you like get a creeper, you can like make yourself explode, stuff like that. Like I don't really know much more than that, but I have a suspicion that's like maybe like a squid, I'll be able to have this ability. And like I want to have this. I want to have like a bat so I can fly, and I want to, you know, I think you can get like higher health as well. Sure, there's no squid anywhere. Of course, there's no squid. Where are all the squid? We had like a giant whale here a minute ago. Usually if there's a giant whale, there's other stuff too. Maybe me swimming around will make them? Okay. I think we're going to have to get a new strategy here. Have an aerial view. Oh, it must be a shadow. Okay, I'm like, why is that dark? Okay. Ooh, a horse. I wonder what they have. Could be man bear chef. I don't see any. They're usually not this hard to find. Alright, well, let me take a little break and I will be right back. Alright, guys, I finally found some. Did I get it? Come here. I'm not sure that did anything. Give me your hat. Okay. Maybe a squid isn't one I can do. Let's see. So I think you're supposed to get like skin cells. Yeah, I don't think that worked. Okay, so maybe that's not a thing. Well darn, as a sheep I could become the heck is that? I could be shearable. Oh, maybe let's go try one of those horses, because I bet they've got to be fast or something. Okay. Anything happen? Skin scales. Okay. Let's. I think I was pushing the wrong button, so maybe it is a thing. Hold on, let me see if I can go find some squid really quickly. Skin scales of a horse. Alright, I'm going to try one more time and I'll be right back. Okay, so that appeared to be the issue. So I have a bunch of skin cells from a squid now and a horse. So the first thing I need is a DNA analyzer. So let's go upstairs. And it was just this, right? Okay. And then surrounded by iron. Of course, I don't have enough. Let us go down here. Throw that on in there. Iron. We got plenty of iron. What's that noise? Like something at work. Oh, I bet. Oh, it's that thing. Okay, so we have that. Let's throw some of this extra stuff in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna hopefully that doesn't deplete the energy, because we need it for the thing. Okay, so we'll start here. And then guessing that maybe means it's powered. Okay. Let's see, maximum output, ignored, low, high. Ignored. And then okay, there we go. That is working. So we should get cells and organic drops. So I don't think they're what we want. I think we want the cells that we get from this thing. Okay. Yay, so we got a cell of a squid, and organic drop. So you can apparently use that for like fuel or something. While that thing's working, let's head out. Let's go sleep it off real quick. Okay, I don't have any leather, so I'm gonna go find some leather real quick. Okay, and we got leather. So let's head over here real quick. And okay, so we got some paper. Okay. Okay, temporary location. Oh, you can only do one at a time. What? Okay, we're gonna let this process and we'll be right back. Okay, so we got our fourth skin cell, so we get the DNA dictionary. So what does that mean? I bet I put it into something. That's what she said. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, so I have suspicions that this is going to require more sides of my my thing, so we may end up having to go back behind here. But okay, so we got our DNA dictionary. Okay. Wilderness. Oh, I know. There we go. Back in Chuffland. Yeah, apparently the claim chunks does limit people from doing stuff. So Corn came over to give me the power cell and everything, and he couldn't put it down, so I had to unclaim the chunks so he could do that. Okay, so we're going to build a DNA extractor. So is that this one? Okay. And then boom. Okay. Then we're going to go orange with that one. Grab that. Okay, so then we're going to put these cells in there. I don't think they stack, no. So this should give us a helix. Cool. So that's exciting. We have DNA, dino DNA from squid. So I think that's where we're going to end this episode. But tune in next time for more genetic fun. Yes. We'll see what I can turn myself into. Later. Bye. What the heck is that?